Sylvie Heather Palstrom, and today I am going to make a response video to Sylvie's video called Caring for Springtime Foals and Why I Strongly Dislike It. Now, I have watched all of it last night, and I probably forgot some parts of it, so I'm very sorry about that. But there are things that I kinda agree with. Well, not kinda. There's some things I agree with, and then there's other things that I don't agree with. Now, about the Foals and the update, I really don't mind the update. I quite like it, even though it did feel like it was rushed a little bit, but Star Stable was moving headquarters. They moved to a different headquarters, which I saw a picture of their headquarters on Instagram, and I'm like, oh, that looks lovely. So, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. So, Sylvie talked about the horse's back, and I do agree that you can't ride a horse plain bareback. You have to have some cushioning for your bum and the horse's back. Because if you don't have anything between your tailbone, I don't know why I said bum, and the horse's back or spine, it will make it uncomfortable for the horse, and it will damage the spine. So, but if you're just planning on sitting on your horse's back or having fun with your horse, interacting, bonding, and all that, that's a complete okay. But going on long rides without a saddle pad or a bareback pad on your horse's back, it will mess with the horse's spine. And then the one thing that annoys me when Sylvie basically called everyone a barn witch, which I'm thinking that who she's calling a barn witch, not very sure, but I'm just gonna say it, is people in the equestrian industry. Now, Sylvie, if you don't know anything about horses, please, 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 please do your research or ask somebody who owns a horse or works in the industry. Because Rick Gore also said in one of his videos, you can't take his words as gospel. You gotta figure things out on your own. And you can't assume that every horse is gonna be like, oh, this is a perfect human for me. Oh, I'm in love with this human. Let me magically be bonded with this human. It doesn't work like that. They're not Star Stable horses, and you can't take Star Stable seriously. It's a kid's game, and the horses in Star Stable are pixel horses, even though some of them are real breeds from real life that Star Stable put into the game. Now, Sylvie, I'm not hating on you or anything, sweetheart, but me and you are adults. So, we need to set good example for people that are underage, or they don't know anything about horses. Now, I personally helped my cousin out with her horse, which she's 33 years old. She's never been broken in to be ridden or anything. She's a Wham Leonard pasture horse. Okay? But please, Sylvie, don't assume anything. Please do your research. I'm not saying you're a liar or anything, but please ask people that are in the industry or own horses themselves. Ask them questions. Try to get knowledge. In fact, try to work at a stable in your area. That's what I'm personally going to do. Work at a stable as a stable hand or a groom. and then possibly work my way up to be a riding instructor. Right now, I'm working as an animal caretaker at a vet clinic. I walk dogs, I make sure the cats are waking up from surgery, even when I'm checking on the dogs if they're waking up fine from surgery. So, but there is one thing. You can't assume that every animal is not going to bite you or kick you. You have to have that mindset and have that instinct in your brain, like, okay, this dog or cat is gonna bite me, or this cat is gonna claw me. Even though it's probably scared to death, I have to be careful. And now I want to talk about the Foals. Sylvie, you can't get mad at Star Stable for rushing this update. I know that you probably was putting out your opinion, and I'm happy that people are putting out their opinions. But there's other opinions too that you have to agree with or disagree. It's like a democracy. Now, I'm just gonna go straight to the Foals. In real life, they're probably not imprinting on the Foals to like manhandling them. They're probably trying to get the Foals to be comfortable around people. Because if they're not introduced people in a young age, and I agree with you, like they're not supposed to be taken away from their mothers, but they're supposed to get used to humans. Now, if a horse isn't used to a human, they'll probably shy away or something. They just want the horse or the foal to feel comfortable. And like I said before, this is a disclaimer for everybody to know. This is not a hate video, this is my opinion and my response to Sylvie's video. So yeah, I'm sorry if I sound a little bit distracted doing these. I just need something to like keep me going and all that stuff. Now Sylvie, here's a big question if you surprisingly watch my video. If you ever, sorry for saying that so many evers, possibly own a horse, where are you gonna keep it? Are you able to pay all the things that the horse requires? Because they're not cheap. They are very expensive and high maintenance. If they break their leg, you have to pay the vet bill. And yes, it's sad to see horses that do get abused. And here's my opinion on bits and bitless as well. I don't mind people riding in both of those equipments if they know how to handle or use those equipments properly or correctly. There is a wrong and a right. There is a yin and a yang. And I'm not saying everybody is a barn witch. I'm not saying everybody's wrong. You can't just go randomly calling somebody a barn witch on your videos. Because that would cause drama and chaos. And if people don't want to ride in bits, that's okay. If people want to ride bitless, that's okay as well. I have no issues with that whatsoever. So, Sylvie, dear, if you are watching this video, I would probably cry myself to sleep or something. No, I'm kidding. You're probably not going to see this video, but it's a 50-50, but oh well. Sylvie, please keep in mind, this is a game, not real life. And yeah, and plus, I would be kinda happy that they released new tech, but I'm happy with the update that they put out. Anyways guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, And yeah.